everybody. Welcome to another amazing art kit project. Today's art kit project is called Exploring Pipe Cleaners. Let me scooch down so you can see the project behind me. And I'll show you this one over here. It's a wonderful tree like you'd find in a yard or out in the forest. And it's made up of pipe cleaners. You guys have probably used pipe cleaners before. They're actually skinny pieces of wire that have been wrapped in this fuzzy material. And you can pick up the pipe cleaners that are in your art kit and feel along them. They're very ticklish. Now you can bend pipe cleaners to make all different shapes, but for our Exploring Pipe Cleaners project tree, we're going to take the ends of them and twist them together. So instead of two pipe cleaners, you twist them into one. And you're going to keep attaching them to each other. So keep taking the ends and twisting like that. Now, when you're twisting these together, you can choose to have the same colors, those shades of green. This is kind of olive green. Or you can mix an olive green with a bright green, whatever you want. So the idea is you're going to make a great big long line of pipe cleaners. And you just keep twisting together. Now, once you have that great big long line, you're going to take this cardboard tube. It's what you'd find inside of a paper towel roll. And you're going to take one end of the pipe cleaners, stick it inside just a little bit of the bottom, and then you're going to start wrapping the pipe cleaners around the cardboard tube. And what that does is create these wonderful rows of fuzzy green. And you keep wrapping around and around like that. Now, if you wanted, you could add other colors, but I liked the idea of making a tree that was made up of different shades of green. Because you'll notice when you look at trees, they're often not just one color, but kind of a whole variety of colors. And so when I made mine, what I would do is usually around one or two pipe cleaners of one shade, and then I'd switch to another, like that. So you are going to take those pipe cleaners and just keep wrapping them round and round your tube until you get all the way to the top. I'm not going to do that today, but you understand. You go all the way to the top, and at the very tippity top, you can just tuck that last little end in, like that. So when you do it, you'll have a whole filled-in tube covered in pipe cleaners, and it makes it look like a tree. When you're done with that part, and all those pipe cleaners have been used, you're going to get the fun paper cutouts that came in your kit. We've got woodland creatures, different kinds of birds, even a squirrel, and some other things you'd find in trees like acorns or different kinds of leaves. And this is your chance to get out your markers from your toolkit and to add some fun designs like faces or hands onto your woodland creatures. So I'm going to go ahead and use a marker and give my squirrel an eye and a smile. And I know squirrels have fluffy tails, so I'm going to make fur marks with my marker. And the great thing about exploring pipe cleaners is that it's a sculpture, which means it can be seen from all sides. So once I have the one side of the squirrel drawn, I'm going to flip it over and make more designs. And they can look the same or different from the other side. I'm going to make mine look a little bit different. So I had a couple of pipe cleaners left over when I wound mine to the top. So what I'm going to do is take one of the extra pipe cleaners and wrap it around, partway around the tree, so that a couple of ends are sticking out. Do you see that? And then I'm going to take my squirrel or my bird, and I'm going to push the end of the pipe cleaner through the hole in that paper cutout. So then my squirrel right there will be on that tree branch. And then on the other end, maybe I'll put one of the leaves. And again, I'm going to go ahead and add some wonderful designs on my leaf with the markers from my toolkit. I might even do multiple colors on this one. That's purple. Add some red just for fun. And again, I'll flip it over because I know it can be seen on both sides. So the great thing about pipe cleaners in this project is they're used to wrap around the tree, but then they're also part of the design because they're going to be what holds the paper cutouts up. So we had this squirrel on this one, and then on the other end, I will go ahead and attach the leaf. As you can see in the one that I already made, I'm going to go ahead and turn. I ended up using 1, 2, 3, 4 pipe cleaners to hold the paper cutouts. And then all the rest of the pipe cleaners were used to make that tree trunk. Now, the very last step when you're all done is to take that white square there. That's going to be the base of our tree and what helps it stand up so it doesn't fall over. And you're going to take these glue dots. And you might ask a grown-up for help with this part, but the glue dots are covered in a plastic sheet. And you're going to pull a glue dot off. It's very, very sticky. And it's see-through, so it's hard to see, but it's actually on the end of my thumb. And you'll put it on the bottom of that cardboard tube, like that. And there's 4 glue dots. So you'll just keep pulling them off that plastic. And again, super sticky. And you'll pop them on the bottom of your tree trunk. And once you have 4 of them attached, you're just going to push the tree trunk cardboard tube firmly down on the sheet. And then it's a stand. It's a really super fun project because it's a lot of twisting and turning. And I just love how it turns out. I really hope you guys enjoyed your Exploring Pipe Cleaners project. You could ask a grown-up to take a picture of it when it's all done and send it to us at Kids&Art, and we could share it with everybody else who gets to work on exploring pipe cleaners. We'll see you next time. Bye.